Hey guys, today behind me I have another 3x3x3 piston door. Um, I've made it smaller and I think I've made it faster. So it uses a few features from the 1.21, such as the copper bulb. And here are the materials. It isn't actually heavily reliant on the new things, but yeah, if you need the material count, it's right here. And let's get started. So here we have the frame of the 3x3x3 piston door. So first we're going to put in the buttons on each side. Obviously this tunnel can be as long as you want, but it needs to be a minimum of 3 blocks if you want it all to be covered. Well, 4 if you include the walls. I didn't include them in this clip. And then we're going to go behind them, and rather than repeaters like last time, we're going to place redstone dust. And it'll be on all 4 corners. We're going to go into the center, place our sticky pistons underneath. So just have our little platform. And then we can place our blocks on top of this. So now that we're underneath, we just need to, like last time, place our observers facing up, which I've sped up. It's a little bit slow. And then underneath that, we're going to place, once again, our repeaters set to 4 ticks surrounded by redstone. Once again, I've sped this part up. And once we're done that, we need to pick a corner. I personally picked the one in relation to my current character on the southeast. And we're going to place a piston sticky facing down with a block and an observer. We're going to place our copper bulb underneath the thing, not on the side like I just did. We're going to have a comparator with 2 repeaters set to 4 ticks coming out of it. And then a block, a sticky piston, and an observer with a block on top of it. You want the observer to be facing into the block, and then we move on. So now we're on the top part. We need to place our sticky pistons in not this orientation. I am smart. I made a mistake while doing this, but we should be having the 1 sticky pistons sort of north to what these are on. And then we're going to place blocks behind those with our observers facing down into the blocks with some redstone lamps on top. We're going to have 8 of those, and then coming out of those, or coming into those, we need to have our pistons facing down. So it's like it'll push down on top of the sticky pistons without pushing any blocks. They will not push anything actually at all, but we're going to have some observers that will detect that pushing motion with a block on top of each. We need to quickly get this done, and then we're going to cover it all in redstone dust. And then we just need to have our sticky pistons facing down. There will be 16 in this part. Then breakouts. Remember, we're going to actually place our redstone dust on top, which I forgot to do and had to retake. Okay, now that that's gone out of the way. Yeah. So we're going to have we're going to have any slabs, actually not copper slabs, 8 of them, and they're going to be coming up with a repeater set to 4 ticks out of them. They're going to have some redstone dust and a sticky piston on top of that redstone dust facing towards the redstone lamp with the observer. 2 repeaters set to vortex coming out of that. And this part, which I forgot to do in the start, but we're going to have a block right outside the copper bulb with a single tick repeater. Now, once we press this, if you remember to place in your blocks, which I unfortunately forgot to do, and then if you remember to reset your copper bulb, then you should have this part working fully functionally. So now that that proof of concept is out of the way, we just need to attach all the buttons to each other. So this part is actually the simplest, arguably, because it is pretty simple. It's just connecting redstone wires, but we're going to find the side furthest in this pattern, from which it be to the right of that observer. We're going to have redstone dust coming down. Make sure you place blocks on top of this redstone dust, or else it'll connect and die. And then you want to repeat this for the next corner. Place a block with a repeater on it so that it hard powers that block, and then we get our output continuing around the loop. Now, once you press this button, the door will open. Very interesting. But yeah, that is our 3x3x3 piston door working. Hope you guys enjoy, and that should be the video.